A blessed good night, my people. Miss Bev is here. Miss Bev's checking in. Miss Bev is gonna talk to you a little bit about these few green stuff, the all green. But I tell you this before I say that because I lived in Georgia for a short time. The older twin, she bought a house in Stone Mountain, Georgia, um, quite a few years ago. We went there for a minute. I didn't really care for the school system there, but while we were there for those few months, Daddy planted up the backyard. I'm telling you, the land was so rich, like they never planted food on it before. So we had corn, tomatoes, cucumbers, string beans. My goodness gracious, some huge tomatoes. Suppose you see the cucumber them, they run a beer like crazy. And so the other day I was up here and um I was talking to my friend down there. She still lives down there in Georgia. I was just talking about backyard gardening and all that. And she told me, she said, "No, sis, my husband drives down to Florida." She said, "We have banana, we have most everything like when they're in Jamaica." I said, "What?" And so this day, she sent me these beautiful pictures of the broccoli, of the other things that I will talk about. So all of these foods, guys, came straight out of Georgia, and I wanted to just share them with you. Because one of the things we have to remember, I said, a lot of us, we're looking for acres of land to plant something. But if we have soil where we are, we live in a private house, I understand if you're renting, but even if you're renting, you can buy buckets, put a tomato plant in there, or a couple of cucumbers, and enjoy the fruits of your hands. Because I'm telling you, once they're getting sunlight, they will bear. And once they bear, you can enjoy your natural sweet veggies. So, first I'm going to talk about this beautiful broccoli. My God, look how rich it is. Look at it. But what we need to know is that broccoli is a very healthy choice. And we can eat it cooked or raw. Some people like to cook them broccoli mushy and soft out now. Broccoli, if you just stir one, two, three in the steamer, and that's it. Broccoli should be boiled out. But broccoli contains a lot of health benefits, a lot of nutrients, good nutrients. It has protein, and you're talking about this, a 1 cup of broccoli can give you 2.6 grams of protein. It's not my data, guys. I'm reading this from an article provided. So it's not my data, but they said it has fat. We know it has a lot of fiber. Vitamin C, it has more vitamin C, guys, than half of an orange, they said. Vitamin A, we know that. Vitamin K, vitamin B, potassium, phosphorus, and some other selenium. But what I didn't see them mention that it had iron. I thought that dark green leafy vegetables were the ones with the iron in it. So maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I grew up knowing. But I know that what they're saying here, that it has a lot of vitamin C. Right, so remember, you can cook it or you can even eat it raw. No difference. So what they're saying is raw or cook is an excellent, because sometimes you overcook it and you boil out the nutrients. Reduce the nutrients, especially the vitamin C. So broccoli is a rich source of multiple vitamins, minerals, and fiber, and different cooking methods may affect the vegetable's nutrient composition, but broccoli is a healthy addition to your diet, whether you cook it or you eat it raw. So enjoy the picture, my people. The next beauty from this garden is the bush cabbage, a Jamaican bush cabbage. We call it collard green in America. Or we call it Jamaican wild cabbage. We call it bush cabbage because it never folds. It just the leaves grow out, but it never folds into a head of cabbage. So they call it bush cabbage. But it's the same thing as the collard greens. It's a similar thing. It's a similar thing. It just the leaves that you use, but they're filled with nutrients, man. Filled with nutrients. Um, this report says has vitamin, um, different vitamins C. It says vitamin C, vitamin K. Um, what else it has? Um, Potassium, protein, fiber. There's a lot of good fiber. Um, and also, what else does it have? Right. In the sense that it helps with digestion, right? It helps with digestion. So it prevents constipation. So vitamin C, K, A, B, calcium. This one report again says they call it the mystery bush, but it's not mystery. It's just how it grows. But again, another dark green leafy vegetable, um, and they claim that it has anti-cancer agents. So I think one of the things is that if you're eating well, and you're able to push the stuff out of your stomach, which the cabbage will help, and we talk about the callaloo and the broccoli as well. It will aid in digestion and allows you to have a free bowel. Nothing backed up, sitting up in there going extra bad. So all those nutritional values. One of the things I know that as a kid, my grandmother used to beat them when they plant them. They used to plant it, and they would reap it and beat the green bush and squeeze out the green thing out of it, and would drink a tablespoonful and said that helped fight blood pressure. Never see my grandmother take one tablet yet for blood pressure. Granny feel her head hurt a little. She would pick 2 breadfruit leaf and tie them onto her head. And I guess it's the coolness of the breadfruit leaf that relieves the headache. A lot of people say the trouble with blood pressure would just listen them with 2 breadfruit leaf tied on them head from time to time. In my neck of the rural part of Jamaica in St. Elizabeth, that's what I noticed happen. Remember Samarita was our neighbor up there, and yeah, they just pick the breadfruit leaf and tie it, put it on them head and tie it up with them tie head, and carry them through for the day. So I've never seen those people. I don't think they could afford it those days to maintain medication for high blood pressure, because today as you go to the doctors, they don't teach you nutritional things or refer you to a nutritionist to help you fix your diet. Every time you go, them just dragging out the prescription paper and scribbling something for you to go put in your stomach instead of telling you how to eat properly. So those are the bush cabbage, or in America they call it collard greens. Hard to cook. I don't know, some people will just put it in and say, but it's a hard vegetable to cook. And but I know that they claim that it's good for blood pressure. My grandmother used to drink it. As a matter of fact, they used to make a tonic with it. I think they used to add the wind cornice tonic wine to it and take a tablespoon full in the mornings. So there you have it, guys. Those are the bush cabbage, and pretty nice how them look, nice and healthy. Yep. So if you have a space, guys, as I say, you can buy buckets, put soil in it, and get a decent place in your house and set them on a little stand by the window and plant up your little, put your little things in it, a tomato plant or two tomato plant, tie them onto a little stick or something right at the window. Your cucumber again, stick your stick in there, wrap them on the sticks and them can have a place to run. You know, well, a bucket, one of those 5 gallon buckets, again, you put some callaloo in there. You can cut callaloo and enjoy your callaloo because as them come up and you cut, you allow space for them to spring out and keep springing up. So it's doable, guys. You don't need to have big land plots to plant. You don't have to have private homes to do your planting in the backyard, but you can create your own little spot. Spread things there to keep the area clean. Put some plastic so when you water them, the water doesn't get on your floor. And enjoy your homegrown stuff from the garden to the table. So the next plant you will see, these are the callaloo. And we know, those of us from Jamaica know that callaloo is a nice, healthy, dark leafy green, dark green leafy vegetable. And it has many nutrients. So one thing we know that dark green leafy vegetables come with the iron and whatever else, it has some other good benefits. One of the things as I was looking up to see some of the nutritional values, people like to everything they add cancer to it. Everything. Cure for cancer, cure for whatever. And I'm saying if all of this was so, guys, you know what, then we would have had a cure. People would not be dead from cancer. So every bush, everything people, and we don't know what these things are doing to the insides of our bodies. So let us be careful. Vegetables are good for us, we know that. It's a healthier way to eat because the body processes it better. So we know callaloo is not just from the Caribbean. It's grown in other areas. We haven't planted callaloo yet. I think our callaloo didn't start coming up yet. But here from Georgia, callaloo is up and almost ready for the table. If you haven't tried callaloo, guys, find some and try it. My husband loves it with saltfish. I like callaloo by itself. I like some fresh green callaloo steamed down. A lot of garlic, a lot of garlic, and a little pepper, and I'm good with that. But he doesn't eat cabbage or saltfish without some codfish in it. Alright, to each his own. I like codfish by itself, cooked up with tomato and stuff, and that's it. Some yellow yam and some dumpling, and I'm good. So that's it, guys. Those little plants there are callaloo. It's good what we do when we have ours. But Danny wouldn't. He would, when he starts reaping them, he would just go cut them, and wash them, strip the extra thing off them because that can be hard sometimes. And then he cuts them up, put them. We have a big thing, sieve, that he can just put them in and let some of the water drain out and then just stuff them in the Ziploc bags. And so we usually have callaloo lasting right through until the next year. But last year it finished early because the children loves callaloo. They come, they want a couple bags and they're gone. My brother, so it's there for everyone who enjoys it. Sometimes we have friends come by and he'll give them a couple bags, and so we really ran out earlier than normal. I think by December we were doing the last two. So that's how it is with callaloo, guys. It's don't overcook it, please. Don't make it too overcooked. Cook it you know, maybe 15 minutes, maybe 15. It's up to you. You cook it to your, how you like it and enjoy it. With white rice, some yellow yam, some roast breadfruit, some bami and callaloo. Some if people do stuff, them do roast fish, and them cook up, kind of cook up the callaloo and stuff the fish with it and put it on the grill. Yeah, that's good too. That's finger licking good. So roast fish has callaloo. Usually people stuff it with the callaloo, stuff it up in there and roast it on the fire, coal or on the grill. So those plants that you see there, they're all callaloo, small callaloo coming up. And so we have seen the broccoli, we have seen the callaloo, and I said we have, the callaloo does have vitamins in it, it has iron in it, and I don't know what else. All right, manganese, something like that. I don't know. So it's a good source of that. Not my research. I'm just reading what people put there. All right. So now we go on to the next one. Finally, guys, look at this plant. This is a banana plant in Georgia. Banana, you see that shooting up? Banana plant grew, and look how big it is and pushing out. It just started putting out, so hopefully I get another picture when them fully come up, when they get bigger and the stem falls. Because right now you see how when it shoots out of the thing, that thing comes out and then it starts opening up, and the hands of banana become, you know, they come into being. And so as they put on and put on, I have to let her know to, they said to cut something off and then it will stop adding more banana, more little fingers, because the more they add on is the smaller the banana is going to get. It won't come to, those little ones going to suck out the nutrients that those at the top should get. So people cut it off so that it could let the ones at the top get bigger and healthier. Because some of them shoot out and put on so many hands of banana, and then they don't come nice and big. They're just little and malnourished. So guys, all of this, you know, the health benefits of the banana. Banana have potassium. We know that when you boil banana, the best way to cook your banana is in the skin. You wash your bananas good. Wash them, put that mark down the center, and boil them in the skin. That's where the nutrient is. I always tell people, when you boil your food, drink a cup of the pot water. When Granny cooks, she always make sure we drink a cup of pot water. That make we belch first and then we eat with food. But they also, like when you cook banana, when you take the skin off, the rest of it really doesn't have a lot of nutrients. But when you cook it in the skin, you get the iron and you get more nutrients out of it. So there you have it, guys. This was a backyard garden and all those good things, and I'm sure they have more stuff around in that garden. So my friend sent me these pictures, guys, and I think I'll be getting a box of broccoli and stuff this week or next week. This week is almost done, and but I just wanted to do the video because I want to encourage us that, yeah, this is exactly in America. It's not someplace in the Caribbean somewhere on a farm. This is right here in America. And so you can do it, guys. You can plant your pot on string beans right by the window, and them run, and you pick off your little beans and you steam them and enjoy them. No pesticides. Your own good thing grown with love. And so try it, guys. You will like it. Try it. Let's get a little table or something and set by the window when the sunlight comes in. If you have a back porch, set it up, man, and get your little plants going, man. Set it up and get them going, and so you can reap that and taste how different they taste. Plant your own tomatoes and taste how different they taste than the ones you buy in the supermarket. Because even though them talk about bunch, what they call it, on the stem, and they call them organic, you can't believe it until you actually see it. Because everybody's trying to get the biggest bang for their bucks. So if they put pesticide on it and they can last longer and they can get more out of it, then you think they're just gonna grow them organic. Organic things spoil quickly because they don't have anything to force them to stay. So them go quickly. So I'm just saying, guys, not judging anyone. If they say they're organically grown, then I guess we believe that. But if you grow them yourself, then you'll be sure that they're organically grown. So just wanted to share out, guys, because I like the pictures. I like I like what I see. You know, I like it. I like that you can step outside and make dinner and have your vegetables right from your garden. I like that you can step out in the morning, cut a little bundle of callaloo, and just steam it up with something, and that's it for the day. No, not for the day, but that's a good meal. I like it. I like that the bananas are coming. You can cut a couple of hands and cook them green, or you can wait and make them some ripe, and you're having it both ways, right from your farm. So more power to them down there in Georgia, Miss Cassette and your husband, Mr. Willie. Congratulations. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the love. Love back to you guys. And now I say happy Sabbath. Enjoy your Sabbath. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy your day. No matter what, try by choice to make it a good one. Take care, my people. If you can, be good, be careful, walk good, live good.